Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SSS2, where today we've got another interesting matchup between Pietro and Dagaznau. Going to be a big, interesting one. Rake, what do you think?
I think I said my piece earlier. I think it's going to be a pretty even game. Could be anyone's dub. I know I'm personally a little bit closer to Dagaznau, so of course I'm rooting a little bit for him, but I'll do my best to keep things fair and unbiased.
Definitely. I'd also say I'm probably a little bit more biased to Pietro, although I will be betting on Dagaznau because I'm a man after the numbers. Because I see a 7.67 rate a return, so no one else bet on Dagaznau, or I will do bad things.
Fuck you, I'm putting more points on Dagaznau.
Fuck you,
no,
fuck
don't
you.
put pressure on.
Doubling my
you
investment.
bastard. Oh, you bastard.
It's okay. When I gamble, I only gamble the amount I'm willing to lose. So no pressure, Dagaznau. You got this, buddy.
Yeah,
that was a play.
good.
I actually bet on Pietro so you'd spend more on Dagaznau so he loses.
I'm gonna gut you.
Big brain. Big brain.
Holy.
That being said, I think we've had enough fun. Are we ready to get into veto?
I think we are.
All right, let's do it. All right, Dagaznau, because I rigged the game for you, you get to choose who picks or bans, or who bans first.
I'll let people start.
All right.
Okay,
Pietro.
let's ban countryside. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm banning all races.
Fair choice.
Let's ban Trevor percent.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's actually good.
Keep inside.
Okay.
I'm banning Epsilon.
There it is.
Third way.
Okay. Let's ban ASJ then.
Part of me was hoping.
Fresh meat.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
running Blitz play. All right,
We're
we're in
running
for a long
Blitz
one,
plays?
bro.
Oh, let's
All right,
go.
get some snacks ready. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Definitely.
Might have to recaffeinate up at some point.
Anyway, well, we'll let both runners get ready and we'll head for a short break.
All right, Blitz play. This should be a fun one. Like,
Definitely.
yeah, between these two runners, very similar PBs, just a minute apart, which that difference could be made up for in RNG. So this really could be anyone's game. That
Absolutely.
being said, should we get into it?
I see no reason why not to. So,
Let's
as you
keep
guys
going.
know, I'll be counting down from 3 and you go on go. Everyone ready?
Yes, I am.
Cool. All right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
That's the
Come on,
lucky
everyone.
You too.
Good luck. And here we go.
All right,
This is
we're off.
going to be very interesting. I didn't realize how close these their PBs were, only a minute apart. So RNG, as you said, could be the deciding factor here.
But yeah, of course, there's also a skill aspect to it, which will come in first. So we'll see who
Definitely.
creates the gap, as I like to call it.
I mean, Dagaznau hasn't run for quite a while, to quite a long break. Pietro has been running a lot of Hundo recently, so he's been playing a lot of 5. So this will be I'd say this is pretty one of the it's a very close matchup. I think it should be good fun.
For sure. That being said, it looks like Dagaznau might have a very slight lead. Of course, nothing serious to gawk at, but actually, no, with Pietro losing his speed, I'm not quite sure what he crashed on, but whatever it is,
Full
gonna do
T-bone the
damage.
car. This is
that'll
one of
do
my
it.
least favorite drives. Doing extended drives in Michael's car in the tailgater is never fun.
It's a bit of a challenge,
I
but
can
it's
think
not
of
that bad.
DLG. I'm not a
Look how
fan.
well I fared on DLG. Is there something you got to practice?
That is true. That's definitely true. Although traffic can definitely fuck you up, regardless
sure.
of practice.
Oh,
Tom's hitting the
Dagaznau
trigger.
hits the yellow dot.
Instant.
That's gonna make him run a little bit, but yeah, Pietro goes for the jump and risky strat, and that is enough to get him ahead.
Yep. But otherwise, both on to pushing Michael.
It does look pretty even now. Like this will ultimately come down to if anyone has better driving technique.
Definitely. I think Dag had slightly better pushes. I think he made up a bit of lost time from the jump with being able to push Michael a little bit better. But both runners setting off roughly around about the same time, maybe a second or two between them.
Yeah, for sure. They are keeping it close.
Of course, the tricky thing with this mission is the fact that even though they're scripted cars, you're still driving a slow-ass truck. So you really can't afford to hit anything, otherwise you'll lose so much speed and it'll be a bad mission. And Dagaznau straight away hitting,
I don't think it's as you
scripted
say.
car.
Like, yeah, if you hit something, you will technically slow down, but because the truck has so much mass, the amount of energy you lose hitting a car is not as much as if you'd be in a smaller vehicle. So honestly, hitting cars is ultimately inconsequential. It's if you hit something solid that you'll have a problem. But either way, it will come down to who has the better racing line.
Definitely. And Pietro definitely ahead at the minute.
For sure, but just by a couple seconds. Dagaznau's still hot on Pietro's tail. I have a feeling he's not going to get unlatched for quite a while.
No, I definitely have to agree with you there. Both of these are definitely very competent runners. So hopefully we shouldn't see too many major mistakes. And I should imagine they should also get through Dead Man Walking shootout first try.
Yeah, that being said, though, they're not like top tier runners. Like, I think the best you can get with a segment no Omo Blitz play is about a 109. So these runners either don't really grind the category and haven't gotten a solid, perfect Blitz play RNG yet, or alternatively, they will have a couple skill issues down the line.
Definitely. But I'd say anything under a 115 is, I'd say, pretty respectable.
15 is pretty easy. Like, I think you have to mess up pretty hard to get above 115. I feel like once you start getting into 113, you can start to say, okay, this runner's put in their time. They've earned a bit of respect. Both of these runners certainly have.
But of course, the major RNG comes towards the end with the famous Blitz play split. Actually calling the quick cab.
And it seems that Dagaznau has accidentally quick called Freelander. I'm not sure if that will pose any issues later on. Hopefully not. But he will have to recall the cab, and it looks like he gets quite the shitbox of a car. Not going for the faster one. Ooh, that hurts to see.
It does hurt to see. I wonder if he'll almost think it's worth switching for the bike strats because he's in such a slow car.
Also important to note that Pietro did make not only a replay warp, but also change to self-radio. Will he once again be running with, what's it called, East Los Santos on loop?
Hey, man.
I do believe he did do that in round 1.
He might be. I can't quite hear the radio too much, but...
Yeah, if that's the case, tech cut this man's speed.
Whoa. Great. You can't say something like that after the experience that I had to deal with when you put on self-radio.
Okay, well, I've reformed, okay? Like, we all get our one haha funny moment. And I've had mine, I've moved on.
Okay.
It's round 3, come on, y'all. We gotta get better.
Okay, alright. If you say so. Well, despite having the slower car, Dagaznau is having much fewer crashes. So he is, in fact, ahead of Pietro.
Does take this turn pretty wide, though. That will give Pietro a good chance to catch up. I am surprised that Dagaznau did pull ahead, though. I guess that will happen when he crashed a couple times. But yeah, these runners are basically neck and neck now.
Definitely. Pietro listening to his music a little bit too much. Probably not focusing on the driving as much as he possibly should be.
I suppose.
And Rhea saying Pietro can't drive for shit. I will neither confirm nor deny this information, although I will say it's a bit rude.
That's rich coming from you, buddy.
Shut up. Anyway, both runners now heading into Dead Man Walking, roughly at the same time, despite Dag definitely having the worst car. Pietro looked like he was probably trying to go for a walk there, but no second passenger.
Either way, these runners literally neck and neck now. Somehow having different shirt colors, though. What the hell is up with that?
Well, there might be some interference going on here. I think we need to check the save files.
For sure. It would be unfortunate if we had another save file incident on hand.
Yeah. Taylor being the famous prick who tried to cheat using the save files. But fortunately, he didn't end up winning or didn't gain an advantage. But who knows?
Yeah, if there's anything fishy,
But
we'll find it.
yeah, definitely. Pietro getting a clean punch, as does
Yeah.
Dagaznau.
I even think so. It looks like Dagaznau will not be going for the health pickup while Pietro is. If Dagaznau can clean shoot, that will put him ahead. But it seems that he is struggling a little more. Once again, these runners are neck and neck, and Pietro barely pulls ahead as Dagaznau has to pistol whip a guy.
Yep. But both runners now running up the stairs. No real issues.
It's not every day you get to see a run that is this neck and neck.
No. I'd say the most famous neck and neck run that we've had, I'd have to say, was did actually involve Dagaznau. It was the Marcus versus Dagaznau third weight in the previous Summer Second Scramble tournament. Now that was
in the previous tournament.
Yeah, that was very, very entertaining.
Right, I remember that one. It has been a couple years, so not everyone here might remember. We have had a lot of community shift since then. Lots of new people, lots of old people leaving. But it is good to see a lot of faces back once again.
Definitely. Nice to see Dagaznau again.
For sure. Good friend.
Definitely.
Also one of the all missions pioneers, so good
Very
man.
True. Oh,
Pietro going for a side run into that. It's not a skateboard, my friend.
Pietro is unfortunately confirming the allegations from Rhea. Although I'd say it's alright. He is driving like his people do.
Dagaznau's turn. Knocking off a few pieces. Surely he's doing that just to reduce mass and get a speed boost.
Definitely. That's what I'd say. Dagaznau
getting get stuck. Okay.
It looked like he got stuck in the wall for a second, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Yeah. Bro needs to clean up his act.
Definitely.
That being said, Dagaznau does get 2 unlucky cop spawns, so he's going to have to take an alt route, while Pietro also gets a bad cop spawn and is trying to figure out what to do here. Hopefully neither of these runners will get respotted. Dagaznau loses to cops, and so does Pietro, both at the same time. Pietro is a little further ahead drive-wise, so it does look like he has finally pulled ahead and created somewhat of a gap.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's going to be too much. There's definitely not too much in it. Probably about maximum 10 seconds in it today.
Yeah, but now once again we are both commentating a run where 10 minutes in things start to get extremely boring. Last time it was Eye in the Sky. This time though, it's did somebody say yoga? I know previous commentators have tried to fill the air here by joking about or possibly even actually committing to doing the yoga poses, but between you and me, I can't be bothered. And it looks like Pietro messed up his switch work, or did he? No, he got it, but ended up switching to Franklin instead. That is a bit unfortunate, and that is enough for Dagaznau to pull back ahead. Ain't no way.
Wow. All right, I am going to attempt the yoga poses.
All right, I think I've got a gimmick that I can make work well. So
okay, all right.
Dagaznau is going to breathe in.
Oh no.
I don't know if this, and now he's going to breathe out. I will be keeping this up for the entirety of yoga.
Brilliant. All right, I'm going into the downward pose.
Cut the commentators. I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, you couldn't do that if you wanted to. You couldn't do that if you wanted to. Right, you don't get to see the downward dog. Who do you think you are? Pretty easy so far.
I'm having an easy time.
Yeah.
Oh no, my tube got stuck.
Oh no, in what?
It's fine. I fixed it. Y'all still have to suffer.
Oh. No. Okay, do you know what? It's better that than on the radio.
Yeah.
All right.
At least I'm going
horizontal. I'm going horizontal.
Hell yeah.
Oh, real shit, dude.
Yeah, let's do keep in mind these runners are neck and neck, so at least you won't have to hear me redo it for Pietro.
Well, it's almost a shame that we don't have the cameras on. You guys be seeing how fucking good I am at yoga that day.
Maybe next time we can stuff a camera in the corner.
Maybe
I'm sure we can figure something out.
You a fan of yoga, right?
Sorry?
Are you a fan of yoga?
Not really.
Ah, you're missing out, dude. You're getting some really good fucking yoga here.
Good on you. At least one of us is having fun.
Damn.
Fuck, I keep hitting my mic
Oh
stand.
no. Oh no.
The backward eye between your thigh. Take in the air and release it.
Damn.
Alright, one more. It's almost over, y'all.
No.
Your lungs, they work, yes?
Alright, we made it.
Oh, there we go.
Good
Enough
job,
of the
y'all.
growing tube. Enough of the growing tube.
It is
What
over.
a shame. What a shame.
If you would like to not see the Grown Tube in any more future Summer Segment Scramble events, please do
You will
remember to
have to gift
advocate for
5
including
subs.
Omo next time.
Oh. I'm saying that, you know, if someone gives 5 subs right here, right now, the growing tube never comes out again.
That would be fucked up if I held people hostage, like, give money or I do the Grown Tube. Like, could you imagine? That would be fucked up.
That would be fucked up.
Maybe I
But
should do it. It would be funny.
maybe you should though.
Oh, there goes
Yo.
Mark.
The growing tube is
The
forever gone.
ultimate Grown Tube hater right here, everyone.
Damn. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna hold you to that, Rick. The grow tube is now over. Everyone can now.
I mean,
thank
joke's on
Marcus.
you. I didn't plan on bringing it back out, at least not today.
Wow. Wow. Well, at least thank you very much, Marcus, for gifting 5 subs. That is definitely very kind of you.
Marcus single-handedly saving the Summer Segment Scramble stream. Jesus, that's a lot of S's. That being said, Dagaznau is still a bit ahead, but not by as much as you think. It is still
No,
a very
that's
close game, despite all that's happened.
Definitely. Is he going to be able to get the drugging skip?
Skip.
Yeah.
Probably. Most people don't skill issue it.
Most people don't skill issue it. Although Pietro might.
There he goes. Oh wait, nope, not quite yet.
Oh no, Pietro does in fact get it. No difficulties there.
Alright, Dagaznau gets it, and... Yep, they both get it. Although, of course,
and that does get a proper spin out.
yeah, that being said,
Oh, so,
Pietro
yeah.
is in a situation where he can set up Epsilon, accepting the truth to spawn in, if he would so wish.
Okay. And we all know that is one of the best missions in the game.
Yeah, glorified cutscene.
I think he might be listening to us.
Kiflam.
Kiflan.
Need to put that on a soundboard.
I think we should. Oh, speaking of. Never mind. That'd be a bad idea.
I love bad ideas. You should share it.
It involved the soundboard, but we didn't have any custom sounds, so I won't abuse it. But again, runners
We got
are on
slots.
the exact same place. Maybe we should add some, but maybe not right now.
Well, yeah, certainly not right now.
Certainly not right now. But again, both runners at a completely equal pace.
It is
15
amazing
minutes
how
in.
neck and neck this has been.
Definitely.
Like, I knew it was going to be close, but damn, this close?
Raya might be sweating with his 195,000 channel points on the line.
Well, that's what he gets for going all in. Like, that's entirely on him if he loses that much points.
Definitely. Dagaznau is slightly ahead now, ever so slightly. Raya says he has 195. I don't believe you.
How? Yeah. Like, I'll just guessing right every time. Better guess rates than M-Toms in his lab coat. Is that what's
Yeah.
happening here?
Maybe
Surely.
another 195, as Xavier says. And
Both of these
getting...
runners picking up vehicles at right about the same time. Dagaznau could have gotten
Yeah.
one a bit earlier, but did narrowly miss getting that nice car. So, once again, looking very, very even.
Yeah, both sort of mid-tier cars. I don't think any of them are particularly phenomenal, but both, I'd say, solid.
Yeah, enough for Pietro to pull ahead once again.
Definitely.
Y'all are lucky I didn't commit to using the Grown Tube every time who was ahead changed. That was an idea. I was floating.
Oh, that would have been horrific.
I mean, if it was not such a back and forth like this was, it would be mostly unnotable. But
Very
in a
true.
race like this, yeah, it would have been pretty bad.
Yeah. When have you been? How long have you had this growing tube for?
I ordered it in the mail like a day after my first race. I was like, damn, I need to have one of these in person. So I bought some off of AliExpress and waited for them to ship. I think I got them right before round 3 started.
Okay, fair enough. And Dagaznau now ahead, so if Marcus hadn't been so kind to give to 5 subs, that would have been a growing tube.
Well, no, it wouldn't have, because I wasn't doing that this race anyway.
Oh, okay.
You sound so disappointed.
I sound so disappointed, but I don't know why. I'm actually very happy that you're not doing that, as is the rest of the community.
Let's go.
Now, Dagaznau getting away from Dave pretty cleanly.
Pietro hot on his tail, though.
Does the same. Is he going to be able to break the door off, do we think?
Probably not. That thing's made of steel.
Probably. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, no, door slam's closed. No
Too
choice.
risky.
Taxpayers treating you right.
Maybe trying to get into the back for some reason. Brett changes his mind.
First guy is Frank.
And while this drive commences, it does seem that we do have a little bit of veto fixing going on in the chat.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we've got some potential conspiracy going on from Rezo
Whoa,
Baba
whoa,
Piero.
whoa.
Trevor Phillips.
Want to run Travis? No, we are barring any Travis.
Well, I mean, we don't get to say that, but you want some more commentator analysis from me?
I'd love some more commentator analysis from you, Ray. That'd be great.
All right, here's my take.
Yeah.
Rezo only knows Travis, Third Way, and maybe Countryside. Hazel probably knows more than that, so he could ban those 3 easily. And then after that, it would be basically game over for Rezo. Like, Hazel just needs to have one category that
Hey, SJ, or all races.
curfew.
Well, I am.
But yeah,
I am
if Hazel knows the
disappointed.
whole game, it's pretty obvious what the ideal choice would be.
Definitely. You know, I would be quite disappointed if we go throughout the entire tournament and we don't see in all races.
We have seen one all races race.
Oh, have we? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
done.
yeah. He's okay. Not everyone can catch every match. And so doing ASJ, oh god, we'd be there for like 2 hours. We'd have to cut the feed at some point. It'd be even
Whoa,
slower with the
whoa,
stream
whoa.
delay.
What do you mean by that?
No?
Anyway, now both runners onto. I do hope both of them are flying with keyboard and mouse because, as we said earlier, it is the superior form of controlling the helicopter and aircraft in general. But again, yeah, as we said, both runners seem pretty consistent. They're very, very close. Dagaznau slightly ahead.
Yeah, but just a little bit. Although now that I think about it, you know what would have been a fantastic interview question, Hutch?
I'd love to have heard this.
Keybinds. Like, surely there have got to be some goofy keybinds in the speedrunning community.
Definitely.
It would have been
Definitely.
juicy to share.
I think the worst that I've ever heard is Baluk's old keybinds, where he
Oh, what
used
are
to
those?
defaults. He had powered with caps lock.
Oh, yeah.
That
Not
is
great.
pretty horrible. I power with B because I find that's pretty. You know, I rest my thumb on my spacebar.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I don't even think I have B-bound anything.
It's a pretty nice one. You know, you sort of means that you don't have to move your fingers at all. I've just got my thumb always sat on B. You're always touching V when you're changing camera movements. It's pretty.
Do you ever
I
worry
recommend
about
it.
accidentally handbraking when you mean to power?
Not really. You know, my thumb always sort of sits on B, so it's never really a big issue.
Interesting.
It's I mean, it's, you know, you always find. I also have brake on one of my mouse buttons, and Dagaznau also not getting a very clean sniper selection.
Oh yeah, I used to have brake on one of my mouse buttons as well, but I had to stop that because with my current mouse, like doing the motion I would do to like brake and power at the same time with 2 mouse buttons right next to each other, I kept breaking off the side mouse button for
Damn.
brake. So I actually had to stop doing that, and change my muscle memory and start using S on the keyboard to
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
Yeah, after that, I don't know if I'll be buying a Logitech mouse ever again. Like, they completely
Yeah.
fucked up the launch of the quality of the G604.
Oh, really?
Like, the G602 was a fantastic mouse, but eventually when I started having click issues, I had to move on. They discontinued the G602, replaced it with the 604, a completely inferior mouse, by the way, in terms of build quality.
We should also
So-
note that Pietro has now taken over Dagaznau after getting the helicopter first shot and having a slightly better sniper section.
Ain't no way.
Mm.
Let's see if he can keep that lead. It's all gonna come down to whose Michael can shoot down the last helicopter faster. Which can be influenced a little bit by how quickly you fly around, but in the end, it's still
Personally,
going to be a good portion of luck.
Yeah. I'm preferring Dagaznau's angle at the minute, giving Michael a bit of a wider angle to shoot the helicopter.
Yeah.
Although I think that probably is mostly pussy, but not too much of an issue. But both runners, okay, Pietro getting it right at the end, as is Dagaznau.
Yeah, getting it at a similar time, but yeah, since Pietro is closer to the marker, he will be the one to pull ahead after this mission. But after this, we are on now to scouting the port. We're going to have a long, boring helicopter flight. But then after that, this could be an opportunity for an upset.
And Pietro getting the filter switch. At least I imagine he will. Yep. Not having to run all the way under to that.
Not that it makes a real difference. Would have been interesting to see someone get a separate replay work for something like a tow truck there.
Definitely, very true.
Because at this point, you can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, damn!
It's not crashed into a tree!
No.
Oh my god.
No. Oh god, that is
the worst part is
self of Doug.
I believe that's going to set him back at Sandy Shores. Yep.
Oh no.
That's a serious
that's
problem for
really
Dagaznau. There
bad.
go my channel points.
That's really
let's see how well he can recover, because
That's
this is
really,
probably
really
a
bad.
unique situation.
Yeah.
Owning a cab, what is he
Oh.
planning? Don't tell me he's going to drive all the way back, or maybe he'll get the helicopter.
Maybe.
Does fail to get the bike, though. I don't know why he's still committing. It's already so far away.
This is bad.
Yeah, ideally he should be going for a hangout work, but
yeah, I'd have said that.
I don't know what his plan is, and if he gets run over and stopped again, this is not looking good.
No.
I swear, if he accidentally invalidates his run by taxiing, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, that'll mess up the schedule.
Not looking good.
I see Gallibo suggesting ancient strats in the comments. Not sure quite why. Must be his affinity. And that no. Okay, he almost got into the back.
Wrong. Someone suggested a wrong warp. The wrong warp's not a terrible idea. Although, where would that put you? Yeah. How would you put you back at the safe house? Although doesn't you lose out quite a bit on text?
Yeah.
Definitely, he is fine on texts now. Still.
Oh my god, is he gonna drive the entire fucking way?
Oh no, please, Dag, please have a little bit of creativity. A little bit of creativity.
Not even going like a fast way. He's gonna have to. He's gonna take the highway and just.
Yeah.
Why?
Without Franklin's power. Oh no. This is really, really not good.
Yeah, I already hate doing this driving Honda when you have to.
Yeah. I hate doing this in GTA Online when I have to.
Well, yeah, just fuck doing anything in GTA Online.
I'd say this pretty much seals the fate of this.
Yeah, considering Dagaznau did not recover optimally, it's over.
Yeah. I guess, you fuck up that badly, and your brain doesn't really think how you can get out of it. You just think, oh no, I've got to get back to Los Santos, but don't really think about, the optimal way you can do it.
Yeah. Well, that puts a damper in things. These runners were so close for so long.
They were so close, yeah.
This...
Only thing that I think could change this is if Pietro gets a game crash.
Okay. Game crash.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask for.
I mean, I'd say it's the only thing that can really set him back because Dagaznau's probably lost minutes. Or has lost minutes.
Yep, Dagger's now going for a save warp, not even trying to cab warp or anything, even though he already has it all set up. Yeah, this puts them at least a couple minutes apart. Like, in theory, if all the bricks line up for Pietro or for Dagaznau, he could match, maybe?
21 Blitz play, potentially? Who knows?
Yeah, it would require Pietro to have an awful Blitz play.
Yeah.
And awful scouting as well at this point. Like, he'd have to royally fuck up Lloyd Push.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it looks pretty good so far.
Apparently, Storm blaming himself for the crash that Dagaznau had, calling it a tech curse.
A tech curse, wow. I've not heard of that before.
If that is truly the case, then Storm will have a lot to reckon for.
It's all Storm's fault. He's ruined this game. This game was going to be so much better.
Yeah. Do also keep in mind that Dagaznau and Storm also don't live incredibly far apart from each other, so if Dagaznau is really mad over the outcome and does blame it on Storm, we could see some serious beef going on.
Yeah, we might not ever see Storm again.
Bad things will happen on the at the Berlin Brawl.
Ooh. I wouldn't want to think about that. But you know, Pietro getting some decent flow pushes, doesn't push him quite far enough, means he does have to get him out of walk for like just the extra distance. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Dag getting the train looks like it's going to block the short entrance.
Sort of,
no,
but
just,
enough for him to go for it anyway.
Yeah.
That's it. Now we got to bring it over to Bay F. I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
Axio talks about a boxing fight. Did you ever hear about the chess boxing? Balux and I were thinking about doing chess boxing in Paris.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's something we talked about for a little bit.
Damn, if y'all ever go through it, let me know. I'd buy tickets to that. Get on the next flight to Paris.
That would be
it would suck having to go through Charles de Gaulle, but
that is pretty bad. And just being in France in general. But
I'll have to see if there are any direct flights from North Carolina to Paris.
Yeah, Paris is a pretty big airport.
Yeah. We actually only just recently got our first direct flight to Frankfurt.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Very exciting stuff. If I ever go back to Germany after this, I know I will be flying with that route instead of having to go take a layover in Charlotte. That'll be a nice change.
Definitely, I can imagine. Dagaznau getting a pretty good flow push, actually.
Yeah, very clean stuff. Does lose him a little early, but that is A-okay.
Yep. Doesn't have to really walk him all that far. And now he wants the crate pushes where Pietro has just finished. Do you think Pietro's going to jump and maybe accidentally kill himself?
I think it'll be fine. Even then, like, dying doesn't... dying there, I thought you meant, like, after the crate section.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, not going to happen. If anything, you'll feel the dropping the crate, since that can be a little finicky sometimes.
Yeah, true. It would be quite funny, though, if he does. I mean, at this point, I don't think it'd really matter, but...
Well, every bit helps when it comes to making this a fair fight again.
True. They are actually slightly closer than I would have thought they would have been. I would have thought there'd be a lot more in it. I mean,
the crate section is quite long.
It is quite long, but...
They are still a good distance apart. I think the only way I would say this is still closer than I thought is if Dagaznau got a successful crate push. Which is not going to happen at this point.
Whoever wants to go for that?
Fucking dates, I bet. I don't know, maybe Torx. What are some other old names I can just drop real quick that half of you don't know? Now, Burhack's not that old. He was here until 22.
Yeah, fair enough. Viper's pretty old.
Yeah, but he somehow managed just to stay hot in the news. Like, he's old, but he's still kind of here. I mean, not in the speedrunning community. Daycap, that's a good one.
Daycap, yes, that is a very good one.
There used to also be this guy named Cheese Lover, apparently. I don't know what their deal was. Lots of ILs, though. That's all I know. Yeah, it's funny we mentioned Dark Viper. I've started to, I guess it's because North Carolina's starting to get almost as hot as Australia, but I have followed him in the trend of wearing tank tops. Gotta say, it's pretty nice.
No, weather's not getting this sort of hot in Europe at the minute. In
I
West
don't know.
Europe, at least.
I've heard some of the mainland guys complaining about the heat, but yeah, it's getting up to be like 38, maybe upwards of 40 degrees here in the U.S., or at least where I am.
Dang. We had in my country we had about 30 degrees at its peak, which is pretty hot.
I mean, that's brutal if you don't have air conditioning.
Oh, honestly, couldn't tell you how bad it is.
What, are you fortunate enough to have AC?
We do not have AC where I am.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Nope.
I mean, surely you'd still feel the heat inside then.
Yeah,
unless you got good housing.
We've got good insulation. They're good for winter. They're good for winter, but
yeah,
they keep
but they
a lot
cook
of
you in
heat
summer.
in summer. Exactly.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that nowadays a lot of people just don't have housing that reflects what kind of temperature and weather needs they need to deal with.
For real.
Like, that is the one reason why I'm glad I live where I am right now. Because if I were even, like, towards the northern border of the United States, I'd probably be cooking. While over here, I can just turn down the AC a couple more degrees and be A-okay.
Damn.
Except for when I have to be outside for my job. That part kind of sucks,
jealous.
but...
Yeah. Making me jealous. Because you're getting a fairly smooth drive. I wouldn't say there's, too much difficulties there.
Not too much.
Straight lifts. Now, let's have a look at the carpool. Is there anything good you can see?
No, nothing really sticks out to me. No serious muscle cars, but
No.
there's got to be something in there in the pile that's not hot garbage.
I mean, ideally here you get a gauntlet, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if we were running full game, but
There's
got to be a faster car in the spawn table. Like, surely no sports cars, but
no.
I think a Dominator might be a little faster than a Gauntlet here.
Yeah, I think Dominator is the fastest car that you can get in this spawn table.
That does sound about right.
Get through. In the Surge, the Honda Civic. Is that Honda Civic? No, that's not Honda Civic. What am I on about? Sorry, I'm being stupid.
Sometimes it's hard to translate cars.
This is like the Walter White car.
Walter White car.
It does a bit.
It's funny. I mean, you're probably right. I don't know what the Walter White car looks like, but
Whoa, have you never seen Breaking Bad?
I have, but it's been a while. Like, can you blame me for not remembering exactly what his car looks like?
Okay.
Like, all I remember is Skylar driving something that looks like roughly like a RAV4. That's all I remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I will say, out of all of the cars I've driven in my life, they've never had like good GTA equivalents.
Yeah.
Like,
I can imagine that.
Right now I drive a Chevy Bolt, and of course that didn't start being made until years after 5 came out. So of course I'm not going to get any rep, but like even then, I'm sad there's nothing like really close to the Nissan Cube I used to drive. That was a fun car.
Oh, that sounds horrific.
It was it was good for space, like
yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
that's getting a pretty wide turn, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe we'll get some rep in 6.
Weapon 6.
Maybe you can get some rep in 6.
Oh.
With the car you're driving. Don't get it in 5, maybe you get it in 6.
Oh, rep. Okay, yeah. We'll see. I'm curious how many EVs there are going to be in GTA 6, especially considering it takes place in... Actually, do we even know what time period GTA 6 takes place in? Surely they do modern day, like, every HG.
Probably when it gets released, I guess. Probably 2024, I'm guessing. Maybe it would be 25, wouldn't it?
We've got a year at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we're looking at late 25 right now, like fall. So, more than a year still.
Honestly. At least it gives me time to buy a PS5.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna buy a PS5. Maybe, I guess if they start, like, seriously dropping in price, I guess I'll buy one. Yeah. But there are other things I'd rather spend my money on, like a better PC for running GTA 5. Like that's
Fair
where I
enough.
want to put my money right now. I'm actually
Yeah.
looking at like a $2,000 upgrade.
Damn, fair play. Fair play.
Yeah.
I respect that. But I mean, I'm not waiting for GTA 6 to come out on PC before I play it. I'm definitely going to buy a PS5.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to get spoiled on that shit.
Hmm.
Although, of
No,
course,
that-
it would be nice to be sure that the game isn't a heaping pile of garbage before buying it.
Nah, I'd rather it be a pile of garbage, but at least I don't get it spoiled for me.
Yeah.
I'm Pietro enjoying his music.
Pietro, looking at his screen makes my head feel silly. I don't like it. Let's get mini subtext though, so hopefully it will stop that nonsense soon. Or else I'm just gonna stop commentating his part of the race. You've been warned, bud.
There we go. On to Hood Safari.
We get a satch from Pietro. Pauses? What is he doing?
Oh, what's this? Wow, Pietro, you're selling, dude.
Gross throwing.
You know, this is just disrespectful, is what I would say.
Yeah.
He's so confident in himself that he's shitting on Dagaznau.
He's only ahead because Dagaznau had that shit crash. And even then, Dagaznau is starting to close the gap.
he is slightly slow.
They're like a minute apart now.
If Pietro fumbles the
Considering,
bag here, that would be absolutely hilarious.
That would be very funny, yeah. And it looks like part one of his fumble does not spawn in the yellow dot that he needs to stop him. Has to wait there for quite a bit.
Damn. It's not what you want to do, Pietro.
Yeah, come on, man. I can start getting an unexpected autosave prompt. Does eventually figure out how to hit enter, though.
What's he? The pause?
The
Yeah.
pause was
Courier service.
skill issue. Which is funny because you're wasting time on this cutscene as well. Ironic that
this as
sharing
well.
your skill issue causes skill issue. Like, come on, man.
Wow,
Stop
Pietro-
wasting time. It's got to be a fair fight.
Exactly. I think Pietro is just taunting his opponent here.
Perhaps. Or maybe he wants to throw for content. Hard to say.
Maybe. But I wouldn't
Yeah, that
say
being
it's
said-
not very sportsmanlike. And that's what we want.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you got to balance the fun and sweaty tryhardness, right?
That's true.
Like, there were
That's
times
true.
in the Galba match where I was like, okay, I'm very far ahead. I might as well play it safe. But then I said, fuck it. I'm putting on some good content.
Yeah, and that's what we like to see. And Pietro getting through Hood Safari, the beginning of Hood Safari shootout, pretty clean.
Yeah, Dagaznau not having to worry about mini subtext, just gunning it straight for Hood Safari.
All of the texts.
Yeah, that might actually give him an advantage later on when we get to non-linear.
I mean, in fairness, he is only a minute and a half behind. That could easily be lost if he gets. He could catch up if he gets some good RNG and Pietro gets bad RNG.
Yeah. We could see the gap close a little bit if Dagaznau manages to pull out fast mini substrats and Pietro doesn't.
Definitely.
Ooh, crashes right into a car though. That
definitely
goes
won't help him
spinning. That is a good spin right there.
Mm.
Kind of reminds me of the time he was driving in Sweden and we got into a car accident.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we
didn't
were in a
know.
roundabout and we accidentally missed our first like we were supposed to get off, so we kind of go for a second loop. But the next thing we know, it's a 2-lane roundabout, so some idiot Swedish couple literally T-bones us because the fucker wasn't even paying attention to the road.
Oh damn.
And just runs right into us thinking we weren't going to be there.
That's pretty
That was
stupid.
bad. Yeah.
That is
I
pretty
hope the insurance found that fucking idiot Swedish couple at fault, because they even tried to argue that they were somewhat in the right and not entirely at fault, even though they damn well were.
That's crazy.
I did mention at the time that we should have called the cops just to get a police report on file, because that's like standard in America. But of course, they were like, nah, it's fine. Like both Dagaznau and these Swedes. So
Yeah.
I have no idea how that story ended in the end. But Dagaznau certainly did have to go to a repair shop. We got like straight spun out. Like, also was still traumatized that from just Marcus saying, "Hey yo, what the fuck?"
Damn.
And then after that was just all chaos. It's also funny because we all were supposed to go karting right after.
Yeah. Oh damn.
So a couple of us sat out because we were just too fucked up from it.
Damn. But Pietro having a pretty clean not mini sub. Fucking Hood Safari. Not really struggling with escaping the cops.
Yeah, just chilling, getting pretty close. So I wonder if he's probably gonna go for switching to Franklin. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
With that kind of distance from the mini sub, I'm not sure if going for this is faster. I'm
Well,
curious to see what Dagaznau will do, though.
You know, the runners seem to love to give us the good bits of downtime, and Pietro jumping off really, really early.
Yeah, interesting choice. Let's see if he can keep the hatch open, because that's going to be the big decider of a mini sub.
Both the players are playing on 1.27. We had an issue where one person didn't and was fucked up by the waves. No, they did.
I mean, that
play
can
on
happen
1.27,
even if
they
you're
just
on
didn't use,
127 if you forget, yeah. I wonder who that could be.
I wonder who that could be. I wonder who'd be such a moron to do something like that. Dag also going for the placebo of being in first person, which apparently loses the cops earlier.
Oh, is that what happened? Didn't even notice. Yeah, looks like Dagaznau is keeping close to Omar. Oh, nope, never mind.
Nope.
Just trying to dodge the cops. Pietro posting in GTA Marathon chat of all places said jumped early to avoid hitting sub and getting the crash. Man, you're playing it fucking giga safe there by worrying about the crash.
Wow.
Wrong chat.
I can't hate it. Can't hate it.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised. Like the crash, like it's gotta, even if you like put the sub on top, it's still gotta be rare.
Definitely. But you know what? In fairness to Pietro, I wouldn't want to throw away an opportunity like this.
Oh yeah, worried about the commentators curse. I don't blame you. Although apparently also got to worry about Stormray talking some shit too now.
Oh, true. We don't even want to know what Storm's been saying.
Yeah, we don't even know. He could be cursing you on anything.
He could be, absolutely.
Keep your guard up when he's around.
I was going to say, do you know what would be really, really funny? Is if Dag got that crash after Pietro went around it.
Oh man, that would be fucked up. Yeah, it looks like both runners keeping the hatch open. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Spoke too soon.
Dag gonna have to go for Dolphin strats.
Fuck me, man. But yeah, I feel you on that, Pietro. I lost some time on Father's Son trying to communicate with everyone, and then I was. But the thing is, I did learn from my mistake on that part. Like I stopped fucking up that again.
It is just a bit of fun at the end of the day.
So yeah, boring mini sub drive. But hey, we're getting close to the non-linear section. Like after mini sub, it's just by the book, and then the race really takes off.
Definitely. I mean, people always say that it's effectively Blitz play is more or less an auto scroller up until the actual Blitz play segment.
That's a funny way to put it.
I mean, I don't think there's anything that's actually all that difficult. I mean, Hood Safari shootout, definitely, you know, it's just having good driving and, you know, some good shooting. But
good shooting, yeah. Not much to it.
Not much to it. Exactly.
Yeah, sure, going for some light wiggle boosting here. Oh, Dagaznau goes for
we like to see Pietro wiggle, don't we?
I don't like it when you put it that way.
You're not? Damn.
I don't. There's a vibe to it that just doesn't sit right with me.
Wow, during Pride Month, crazy.
Speaking of vibes that don't sit with me, you know what? Okay, so I've got this 70-year-old coworker, and he was doing some difficult task. He walks by me and says, "Man, this task has been a real nut buster." And me and one of my other younger coworkers just sat there absolutely agape, just wondering to ourselves, does he know what that means?
I don't know.
And if he does, why the fuck is he saying that? Like, absolutely crazy shit.
Mm. I don't know what that means. Did Pietro
Oh, it's like to bust a
exile?
nut, right?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
surely he did not realize
What
what
the
he
fuck
said,
is this?
but that will haunt me forever.
Anyway, Dagaznau coming right towards the end of mini-sub, thank fuck. And Pietro on to
Right.
buy the book.
Yeah, let's see how good his driving is. Be funny if he accidentally went for a couple stunt jumps too many, considering his background in Honda.
Definitely.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I
Oh.
like him.
There we go.
A little bit of a rough landing, but not the
There we go.
worst.
No, definitely could be worse.
Yeah, he could have fallen in the water.
Absolutely. Giving
Does take a
he's
little bit
dipping
of a
in
dump there,
bit.
though. Nothing serious.
No, it slows down a little bit, but you know, you can slow down the time though. It doesn't really do it all.
Curb boost makes up for it.
Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, looks like no funny stunt jumps from Pietro today.
And that is a shame. We do love to see a little bit of funsies.
Yeah, content is always good.
Exactly. But to be fair, in fairness, we have got a lot of content this run already. I think asking for more would be a little bit greedy.
That is very true.
I'd almost forgotten that Dag crashed his helicopter.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
definitely
oh.
a highlight of this round.
I definitely agree. Do you know, I think we've had a good bit of content in every single run so far.
I suppose. Not too much
Oh,
happened in
well,
the first run of the day, though. Like, countryside wasn't really much, right?
I mean, there was the commentator's curse, where Daedalus said, we haven't seen any fun of thing just yet, and then immediately Gordon Leal lost Ron on Nervous Ron.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I was taking a shit break while that happened.
Damn.
Completely missed it.
Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
Fucking Vincent Vega moment over there by me.
Exactly.
Just happened to be in the bathroom at the right time.
As Daedalus said, he really should stop talking. He shouldn't say things like that, because he is definitely the worst for the commentator's curse that I've seen.
I don't know, there's gotta be some other serious contenders among us.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. But I think Daedalus has the
He's
best
up there.
timing. Daedalus definitely got the best timing.
So yeah, both these runners about to drive apart right now. That's not much, right?
It's not that much after, you know, how run ending it we thought it was.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too
I
bad.
guess now it is closing the gap. This could certainly come down to one runner getting a tow truck and another not, which is very, very possible
Definitely.
in a blitz play race.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter. It's about time.
But both runners having fairly clean runs. Pietro having one pretty sizable crash that did lose him a lot of time, and the car flipping over.
Funny flip,
say that's pretty
but is
optimal.
actually
That's good.
faster since Dave works.
Definitely. Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Pietro does take it a little bit slow on sniping.
And misses the shot on the person. Oh, don't tell me
No,
this
I
is
think he
mission
got
time.
it, right? Yeah, he
Oh.
got it. He
Oh,
was just
okay, he did. I was gonna say.
having a little fun with watching the normies flee. Is it fucked up to call NPCs normies? Is that like problematic?
I'd say so. That's problematic.
Well, shit.
They are people. They have thoughts and feelings.
They don't.
Not quite. Anyway. Dagaznau coming up. Oh, okay, he's a little bit further away than I thought he was. Okay, should we do a proper time count at the end of By the Book?
Yeah,
To
sure.
see
Why
how
not?
far, exactly how far they are away from each other.
Yeah, that'll give us a pretty solid estimate of how things are gonna go.
Yep.
And then by the time we know that, we'll also have a pretty good feeling of whether Pietro is gonna get a tow truck.
Yeah.
All right, submission pass at 51:22.
22. Okay. I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, 51:22. That's kind of slow. Like I feel like for someone who has a 112 PV, they should be getting their by the book should be like a 49. So they have lost a couple minutes over the course of the run
But
so
he is
far.
definitely taking it. I think he's definitely taking it slow and steady. You know, not trying to go as quick as he possibly can, because he knows he does have about 2 minutes ahead of Dagaznau.
Oh,
So he
Pietro
doesn't
gets the
need to
tow
rush.
truck. Can he get it though?
Oh,
Crashes into the wall. There is some distance gaining. It would be unfortunate if the tow truck had despawned, which I think it did. Oh, nope,
Oh.
there it is.
no, there it is.
It's getting
Quite far
away, but
away.
it's still there. Might have to take a bit of an alternate route to get to buy the book spawn.
Oh my god!
What did I say? 51-22.
Yes.
Dag hitting the wrong.
Oh my god, he's
Okay.
gonna Austin Powers it.
Oh no.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah, this tow truck might seal the fate of this Blitz play race.
I think so.
If I were on tech, I'd
Reyes
certainly
channel
be
points.
setting up the scoreboard.
I think Reyes channel points are definitely safe.
Damn, I wanted a share of that sweet pot.
So did I actually. I saw the good returns, but you know,
I cheered for Dagaznau. I
mm.
should have cheered
It
more.
was very interesting. It would be really, really interesting how close they would have been, you know, if Dag didn't have that unfortunate crash. Is Dag gonna get a photo? Is the question of the hour.
Good question. We will find out momentarily.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
have
looks like
seen a
these two
couple of-
runners are a little less than 2 minutes apart.
Yeah. Mm.
Pietro going for the dialogue skip.
And Pietro also has. I've seen multiple.
Does not look like Pietro got the dialogue skip successfully though.
No.
Rip. Dagaznau's turning to
I mean,
see if he will get a tow truck though.
Mm.
Gets a mini. Oh
There's a
no,
mini
that
tow truck,
is
but he's
savage.
not. Oh.
Damn.
I mean, I have seen a good number of garbage trucks in Pietro's spawn table. Whether that's a good sign or not, probably a good sign.
Well, considering you need one, I'd assume yes.
Mm. But I almost wonder if maybe they've gone out. Maybe he's had all of his garbage truck for a bit.
Well, like he used up all his luck as if it's a finite currency.
Exactly. But this is not looking good for Dag. Unless there's a tow truck right towards the end.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, this does look like the decider right here.
Mm. There was a garbage
Dagaznau's
truck
turn to
there,
go
I
for the
think.
dialogue skip.
Yep.
Does get it though. Very
Does get
good.
it. Mm.
Or it could be worth it to try and bail out there. So you don't have to like go through the door shutting animation.
And Pietro now getting a garbage truck.
Spins out though, having a little trouble getting a hold of it, just like with the tow truck. Dagaznau getting a very quick garbage truck as well. If it weren't for the tow, they would be tied up.
Yeah.
So maybe it's possible that Dag can still get a insta tow truck. Maybe. Probably not.
Maybe.
It would be nice to think of for a little
He
longer.
can pray. He can hope and pray. Although it's looking pretty unlikely, unfortunately, for Dag.
Yeah, it does seem so. What is Pietro? Oh, he's going for switch location.
Mm.
Trying to get really high up there. Had a little trouble though getting to quite the spot he desires. Does get there in the end though, but probably delayed the phone call. So I don't think it was worth it.
I don't think it was worth it either. But I think Dag, you know, given up and trying to go for a tow truck, so now he's doing getaway setup.
Does seem, which is the right choice in this situation.
Absolutely.
Let's see if he can get the getaway to go through properly, quickly. Yep, there it is. And he gets a quick switch.
Very nice.
Good stuff. So now Pietro needs to wait on
Oh, he gets
gets it.
assassination.
Yeah,
Very
there it
nice.
is. I'm feeling
Nice
Dagaznau is
result.
basically guaranteed to get it as well. If he does recognize he has sleep mode off, but gets lucky anyway, it would have been very unfortunate if he got Simeon call,
Very, very unfortunate.
which very well could have happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do also take note that Pietro does have the Buffalo here, while Dagaznau has the Mesa.
Yep. No, what you want. The Mesa is a shit car compared to the Buffalo.
Absolutely. It's a good thing he'll have a chance to get a new one on Assassination.
Absolutely. But both runners, well, Pietro's been careful, but Dagaznau is needing to be careful and making sure that he doesn't get to the assassination before hanging up the phone call.
Yes, because otherwise he would soft lock and that would be run over.
Yep, even more over than it possibly already is.
Yeah, I think there are about 2 solid missions worth of content left. Like, it would take a serious upset on one of them for Dagaznau to have a chance to pull ahead. Like, but if Pietro can have solid assassination, Merryweather heist, and blitz play, this will be a solid win.
I mean, if Pietro messes up on, if Pietro messes up on assassination, that is a 1.5-minute time loss.
Yeah, and that would be the difference.
Minimum, absolutely.
Surely no commentator's curse.
Surely no commentator's curse.
Surely.
I mean, my commentator's curse hasn't been that bad thus far. I wouldn't say I've directly impacted anything.
Mine either. I usually, I've got like this co-commentator's curse thing going on. Not co as in also, but like co as in category theory, where usually when I say something, the opposite tends to happen.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, for example, me saying, if Dagaznau gets a tow truck and Pietro doesn't, look what happens. Opposite.
That is definitely. But Pietro, going through the menu pretty well. Don't think there's going to be anything major.
Yeah,
I assume he is probably going to find...
he?
No, he hasn't yet, actually.
Yeah, let's see what he can get. Oh, that's an 9F. Very nice.
That's pretty good, actually. I'll be happy with an 9F.
Yeah.
It is funny seeing, how variable the Blitz play mission order is, because it may look like the runners are only 20, 30 seconds, or really aren't that far behind each other. But in reality, Dag is still about 2 minutes behind Pietro because of his,
lack of tow truck.
Helicopter crash and
that too, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, other than RNG, Dagaznau did basically make up the difference.
Yeah.
But it does seem he's struggling to find a new car to take here. Not sure what is going through his head right now. I see, he's going for one of these in the parking lot.
Is this a Feltzer, I think?
Maybe a Comet? Yeah, Feltzer.
Yeah, it's a Feltzer. I said Jester, but then I realised that's the old Blitz play one. There's not a
Whoa, nice crash.
Oof.
But yeah, that is still successful, not ammunition, it's assassination.
It's very, very hard to die on this drive, isn't it? You remember that clip? It's almost impossible to die on this drive from Hostiles.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. My personal favorite is the one where I got shot at under the from car to catch fire, so I had to bail out.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a good clip.
That was very, very good. And Pietro now on boiler suits.
See, once again, it seems the gap has widened even further between these two runners. Not much room for Dag to catch up at this point.
No. I'm Pietro buying a nice stop. Like that.
Yeah, I think at this point, the only way Dagaznau has a chance is for like a last-minute fail on display shootout for Pietro.
Yeah.
But even as I do say that, commentator's curse is setting in, and or maybe commentator's blessing, if you look at it another way. See, I would not be surprised if Pietro has a very clean shootout now, like almost perfect. But now that I've said the opposites of or two opposites, I wonder which will become true. If I make two guesses and they're both exclusive to each other, I'm always right in the end. That's how it works, right?
It is going to be just a mediocre shootout, so it's neither going to be clean nor is it going to be terrible.
Dag is now flying right into a tree. Very funny.
You can't afford to make these mistakes, can he? Realistically, he needs to be really, really clean just so he can try and make it some time.
Stop dragging your heels, kid. We need some transport. Okay, I'm taking you to the port.
Goes fucking up again.
Oh.
Nice parking job.
Is his car broken? Yeah, it's
very well could
broken.
be.
Front right tire is definitely
It's
broken.
fine. He'll get on the mission and then we'll have to. Where is he going? That's not where Floyd's apartment
Oh.
is. Come on, man. You're one block off.
Come on.
Epic DLC. Where is
What's
he
doing?
going?
Where's he going?
Did he forget where Floyd's apartment is?
Oh no. This is very, very poor.
Yeah, that's not great.
No, it's definitely not what you want.
It's all about what's inside.
Cool, so what's the thing, man?
Well, at least on the bright side for Dagaznau, his next
Oh.
opponent should be a fair bit easier to play against. So he will,
Yeah.
I think, based on the skill level, he will most likely stay on the in the tournament and last through round 5.
I do agree. Although I do think this would have been a really. I do think these runners are very similar in skill level. It's just a shame that Dag had those issues with the issue of just the helicopter.
Yeah, because otherwise this would have been a very exciting and constantly close match.
I think Pietro probably would have still been ahead because he's had fewer crashes. But,
For sure, but not
you know,
nearly by as much.
Exactly. It would have
Like,
been
we
much
could
more
still be
closer.
sitting here saying, oh, it's still anyone's game.
Definitely.
But I don't think we can say that anymore.
No, I think this is probably,
Dog, I'm in position. Let me know when you're ready.
without intending to induce commentators' gus, I think we can probably say this will probably go to Pietro.
All right, F, I'm in position. Damn, that's a
Yeah.
long way up. So make
I
sure
agree.
I don't run into any trouble when I get there. Fucking Trevor.
Anyway, onto another sleeper section, just running around throwing C4s, a little bit of sniping, nothing of interest whatsoever.
It's
No.
clear, man. Climb aboard.
Things I do for old friends.
You know, even though Dag wasn't all that far behind Pietro on at least when it came to assassination, those big crashes have definitely lost him even more time, which he can't afford to lose.
Bomb, ready to go.
In other news, who the fuck forgot to add a space to my name on the Omni bar? This keeps happening on the schedule and shit. There's a space in
What?
my name.
Whoa. Where?
Like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be nitpicky. Like, Rake Giles is 2
That
words,
is
not
bad.
1.
That is bad. I'd say it's unforgivable.
Yeah, I'm feeling it's been one person doing it, and I need to, I'm starting to think I need to get to the bottom of this and find out who.
Pietro turning off the alarm. This is something we have already seen in one of our previous Blitz plays.
But it will ultimately make very little difference. Like, it changes the animation in this cutscene, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Like, if the alarm's gonna go anyway, no point in not triggering it early.
Pietro struggling with the sniper a little bit.
That's a bit unfortunate, although I do believe this part's on a timer. Oh my god, he keeps whiffing shots.
Oh, this is bad.
It's funny, he was
That's
the better sniper earlier in the run on Three's Company, but at this rate, I think it's going to be hard for Dagaznau to not beat this.
This is some pretty bad sniping.
Yeah. Well, it does get him all eventually. Oh no, move on to
think
him.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
you can see how
Yeah,
balding he
you can
is.
see the frustration.
Let's see if he can line up this helicopter shot.
I think he got it. He doesn't.
1 miss, 2 miss,
Second. Gets on the
gets it
third
on
go.
the 3rd. I've certainly had worse helicopter shots, but it's not the
Definitely
end of the
have.
world.
Definitely.
A lot of this is on a timer, other than like the helicopter or stuff after the helicopter, so Pietro will be okay in the end.
Absolutely. He does still have, the benefit of not having to pick up a tow truck, as well as, the 2-minute gap that he already had from Dag crashing his helicopter. That was just really, really unfortunate. It's the sort of mistake that anyone can make, regardless of their skill level. It's
For
just
sure.
a lapse in concentration, and you send yourself into a tree. Although he does get the helicopter
Holy.
shot on the first snipe. Very, very nice.
Very good, Dagaznau.
They going up.
Let's see him land these other shots as well.
I'm in the drink, T. Where you at?
Yeah, from here on now, the rest of the run should be pretty straightforward for Pietro.
Yep.
Okay.
We're
Not much to
really,
screw up.
no more RNG to deal with.
I'm looking. Yeah, it's it.
That is now located the nuke and sending in the mini sub.
Target spotted. Oop. Dagaznau having a little trouble hitting the detonator contact, but does get there in the end.
In 1.27, it is the first contact in your phone, so I'm not really sure how he messed that up.
It's same spam as on Prologue, unless you
Exactly.
have a text ready to go. So like if you open up the phone, sometimes you'll get Lamar annoying the shit out of you, and next thing you know, you gotta back out and go back in.
Yeah.
So gotta watch out for that.
What do you predict this final time can be for Pietro?
I'm gonna say like a 113, maybe a 114. Probably. I'd lean more towards a 113 though.
Okay, fair enough.
Like he might just barely miss PB.
I'm gonna say a 114.
Okay.
No, actually, I'll back for 113. I trust in his skills.
Okay. So no point in wagering then.
No, I'll say no. I've already lost a wager already. I'm not gonna waste more money. But, all I have to say is that goodbye to 5,000 channel points due to that unfortunate helicopter crash and bad RNG.
How much money did I put in? I think I put in like 1,000. Yeah, 1K.
Oh, fair enough.
Whatever. I spent that much cheering on Dagaznau anyway.
Dang. And Pietro has done the Merry of the heist without too much difficulty. Obviously, a little bit of difficulty around the sniping section. But as we said, he's made no major mistakes. He's had little time losses here and there, but there's been nothing really too bad.
Yeah, nothing serious. But that being said, it is now his turn for getaway car. I know in the past some runners have had trouble doing it here, like just not having the prompt ever come up for like minutes. So it would be really funny if that happened here. But I have a feeling he knows how to not have it happen.
Unlucky.
Yep, gets a sweep mode tutorial. Oh, he's able to deliver it anyway, though. Interesting.
Ooh.
So, very clean from him.
Very nice. Very, very nice. And I'd say that effectively seals the deal.
Yep. Would be crazy if Dagaznau could get a free tow truck here of all places, though, because this is the last chance for him to get good RNG.
Yeah.
You ready to do this?
I mean, that would completely
the looks of it, no. It's not happening.
That is unfortunate. Dagaznau now entering tow truck to go and get his tow truck that he needs for the Blitzway heist as Pietro enters into Blitzway.
Dagaznau had a bit of an awkward landing there after going for a bit of a jump, but thankfully no serious issues arise there as a result.
Tom's saying what everyone else is thinking. The only thing that Dag can now do is pray for a game crash.
Whose game crash? Because if I could see there being an awkward twist of fate if that were actually the case.
That would be very unfortunate for Dag.
Well, I mean, at this point, it wouldn't make much of a difference.
It wouldn't. You're very right. There isn't really any way that Dag can realistically catch Pietro. Is just so much further ahead.
Take a serious
even if he messes up and gets a mission fail on the shootout, I doubt that would still make much of an impact.
Agreed. It would have to take a last-minute lasering, I believe. And even then, I don't think that would be enough.
No. But this does show to the spirit of the tournament, where fair play to Dag, even having a really, really unlucky helicopter crash, he does still keep on playing. And that is the spirit of the tournament, so we can commend him for that.
I'd hope he'd keep playing after something as small as that. Like,
True.
winning that early in the run would be very awkward and nonsensical. Because look how much he did manage to close the gap after
that is true.
the mistake.
That is true. It must be pretty tilting, however.
Alright, let's see the sludge buffer.
Looks good to me.
Fish. And very good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
very, very nice. Couldn't ask
Can't
for
get better.
Pietro with the pink grenade rocket launcher, looking pretty good.
Nice flex. Goes for
That's
the
not actually, yeah, that's what you
helicopter snipe. Gets it. Hopefully
Gets
that
it
will
first
not
try.
land on him.
That would be extremely unfortunate. Hilarious,
sure.
but unfortunate.
I mean, not so bad at this point in the run.
No.
Going
Positive
for
now
the
perception.
snipes.
This has been very clean so far from Pietro.
Yeah, definitely
Thanks,
has
Dennis,
got
which is
it
some
down to a
rifles.
science.
Absolutely. It's a very, very strong shootout, which you can expect from experience from like Pietro.
Yeah, goes
He
for the
has
rocket
been
launcher on the
around
heli.
from-
Does
Pietro's
miss
been
though.
around. Oh,
Attempt 2. Gets it. Alright.
no look.
He's just got to
Very
clean
nice
up
shot
3
from him.
enemies and then he's done.
Mm.
There it is. Oh, does have to kill a few more because he doesn't want to get shot and lose his ledge buffer.
Otherwise, this has been a very, very nice shootout from Pietro, really showing, does show his experience. He's been around for many, many years now, and does show how his experience. As Pietro just about finishing the end of the finish the shootout, but ending the heist as Dagaznau just starts. Misses the C4, gets in the second attempt. Pietro not getting the ledge buffer properly, having to run a little bit further.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Now, yeah, looks like it's going to be a 114 from Pietro.
Yeah, looks like we're mainly I was right. Let's be honest, you piggybacked off my prediction.
I was going to say I wasn't going to back a 113. I was going to say a 114, but I thought, you know what? I've been shit talking Pietro a little bit too much. I'll back the 113.
You wanted to hype him, gas him up, as they say.
Exactly.
But yeah, get ready on time, Tech.
And Pietro finishes with a 114-14.
GG's, Pietro. Congrats on your
GG's,
win.
Pietro.
Oh, guys.
Very,
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel so sorry for what happened to Dagaznau.
Yeah, that was kind of rough.
It's quite unfortunate.
It's so unlucky, and then obviously he panicked. But even in that situation, like, what do you do to lose the least amount of time as possible? It's so unfortunate. Obviously, it put me in a situation with way less stress.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like once it's not neck and neck anymore, it does feel like you can finally breathe. Like I know that feeling very well.
But it was so tense for the first half an hour, and I don't know how I got.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, I don't know how I got a sticky key on what's it called, on the save warp for yoga. Or
Yeah. You did have replay warp, right?
Yeah, so I shouldn't have held down the key. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you do release it as soon as like you load back in. I don't know. Like usually that's something you only see with high uptime.
Exactly, and I restarted the game just before starting the race, so you need to release quickly, says Rayer. I guess I was just too slow.
Okay.
But yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. And the rest of the gameplay, yeah, not too bad. I actually golded the Blitz play by 0.5 seconds.
Hey, that's what we love to
Nice.
see.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, the shootout was kind of meh, if I have to be honest. I missed a few shots, and that sniper shot there in
Oh, right. Three's
very
Company,
well.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
That one in Three's Company was amazing. I am never gonna pull any other. But yeah, no, I feel so sorry for that. And also, I'm kind of scared because I don't know what's gonna mean for my next match.
Ooh.
Like, I'm gonna be against people that also have won 2 other matches, which that could make it harder for me, with respect to...
Alright, GG's Dagaznau. I mean, on the bright side, though, like, when it comes to skill level, like, you're probably not going to face anyone much better than, like, CZ tier.
Mm.
And even then, that's if you're low-seeded. Like, I'm not sure how your Buchholz score looks or your seed, but you should be okay, I think. You got a solid chance. We'll see how the matchups look tomorrow, once we got everything finalized.
And if it's going to be another matchup like this one, it's going to be definitely an interesting match, so I'm very looking forward to that. And also, I'm gonna be back in Italy, so I'm gonna be playing on the laptop, not on the PC. So that could be easier for my opponent.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Oof.
little bit of a difficulty addition.
Indeed. Oh well, we'll see.
Yeah, GG's Dagaznau.
Anyway.
Sorry about the helicopter crash. I don't think anyone
Yeah, that's
commentator
quite
cursed you on that one.
No,
Unless it was
not even
Storm.
that.
think so.
Don't even have an excuse then.
I feel so sorry, Dag.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, it was Storm who who tech cursed you. Apparently, I do remember now.
Oh.
So
Fuck you, Stone.
you can, it's okay. You'll be able to duke it out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. True,
Anyway,
true.
GG's guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
In that
much.
case,
Yeah, thanks.
no problem, man. It's been
I
good.
guess I'm gonna see you all next week. Good luck to everyone else playing today and to the commentators and everyone. Thank you.